All right, everybody, welcome back to Beans No Ball. Got some breaking news to get to you guys real quick. I'll just open it off right here. We got two news pieces, but obviously one real near and dear to me. We got Cam Akers being traded to the Minnesota Vikings. Now, obviously, we've seen it's been a really a lot of turmoil within Cam Akers and the Rams front office. Guys, Les Need and Sean McVay kept saying that he was just wasn't really buying into the culture. It was just a culture problem more than anything. So it was known ever since last season. He kind of wanted out. We never actually got him out, and he ended up getting a little resurgence. So it looked like things were getting mended, but eventually we see it goes kind of beyond repair. So he finally gets his wish. He'll be reuniting with his former OC from when we did win the Super Bowl, Kevin O'Connell, now the head coach in Minnesota. Obviously, we also see the compensation is basically just going to be a pick swap in 2026. Don't know exactly the round just yet. From my understanding, it depends. It'll probably be around the third or fourth rounder. Honestly, I would have wanted to get more. If we would have traded him last season, we probably could have gotten a lot more value for him. But it is what it is. We see what ended up happening. So nonetheless, I wish the best for Cam in Minnesota. He had a lot of contributions to our Super Bowl winning season, and we'll see what he can do with Alexander Madison in that backfield.
Yeah, the trade was gonna come sooner or later in the season. I mean, we already saw his strong decline with your Rams. He had that one pretty good season and that one nice playoff run, and obviously thought it's going to be the future for the Rams after Todd Gurley with his injuries and the inconsistency that he was doing. But it was bound to happen with Cam Akers. I mean, before the trade even happened to the Vikings, four of the teams were interested in him: the Buccaneers, the Browns, the Raiders, and the Ravens. Obviously, the Ravens and Browns, not that long ago, just a day ago, the news came out, obviously with the injuries of Nick Chubb and J.K. Dobbins. Those teams are really leaning on running back. But, just whatever happens in Minnesota, it's going to be between him and Madison. I mean, we saw what Madison did against the Philadelphia Eagles. Really couldn't get anything done. He was supposed to carry on the load after the trade, after Dalvin Cook left. And obviously right now it's not working. Still too early in the season to tell. And then obviously our final signing of the day, which happened actually this morning, Kareem Hunt is resigning back with the Browns, so he's having a reuniting in Cleveland for a one-year deal after the devastating injury of Nick Chubb. Kareem Hunt, he was gonna work his way to be one of the best backs in the league. Obviously, you saw his run with Kansas City as a rookie, and then all the news between him hitting a woman, then now circled around. So his career wasn't really in a good state after that. And then obviously he did sign with the Browns. He had some flashes there with the Browns, and then obviously got released. So he is making a comeback with, not necessarily a comeback, but he will be coming back with the Browns. But it was told that Jerome Ford, he will most likely be the starter for the season to carry on the most load. And I know a lot of people, I know myself, rushed to the waiver to pick up Ford. And obviously with the signing of Kareem Hunt, which I did pick up, sadly, it's going to be the load between them two. Obviously with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, they were a 1-2 punch when Kareem Hunt was back in Cleveland a couple years ago. Hopefully it can be the same thing with Jerome Ford.
Yeah, of course. I mean, not too much more to say about that. I mean, it's we honestly, I'm pretty sure we were both surprised that he hadn't signed up until now. I mean, sure, he's really past his prime, but you really would expect him to get a spot, especially we see a lot of running backs getting hurt. It was obvious that he was going to end up getting an opportunity. Honestly, would have expected to see the Chargers or Giants come calling to get him. I believe you actually expected him to go to the Giants in our offseason prediction, so that's just another thing. But I mean, I still expect him to give some good production. I know you just mentioned Ford. He is gonna get the bulk of the production, but he's a solid backup, which is what most people expected him to be ever since he's kind of been taking a dip. So it's great to see him reunite. And we'll see what he can do for the Browns. See if they can resurrect the season after a pretty rough showing on Monday night. But of course, that's gonna wrap us up. Just had to get out a little quick video to get you guys some quick news on the day. So keep doing this whenever anything major happens, and thank you for watching. And unless anything else comes up, we'll see you guys on Sunday.